Alright, are you up here? Yeah, you are. Hop, hop. You buy an axe on the flying ship has 140 attack. I didn't realize there was a shop on the flying ship. I completely looked past that. I also don't have much money right now because I spent it all on coins from for the casino. Spear medium. I've been waiting for you, Oliver. Shall we continue our tale? Long before I ever became known as the Sage of Ages, I fought in the Wizard Wars alongside my teacher, the Wizard King. I often think of those days. How long has it been since I was last here, I wonder? Blimey, Horace. You're saying you've been at this gaff before, like? Indeed I have. In the years after the Wizard Wars, I occupied the 10th seat of the council, taking the zodiacal title of Gallus. Gallus? But isn't that, him? Ah, yes, the Wizard King's ruse. Even to death he strove to protect his daughter. That was later, of course, after my seat had become vacant. But we were getting ahead of ourselves. When I sat on the council, to my undying shame, I failed to notice the plotting of my fellow councilors. How did you fail to notice? They were clearly... Oh my god. I who thought myself so wise, they disposed of the Wizard King and his 3 servants, then turned their attention to any who might yet stand in their way. And they considered me an obstacle to their complete domination of the kingdom. Sensing the grave danger I was in, I fled Nazca. I intended to bide my time, to rally forces loyal to the crown, and return to exact my revenge on the council. But the choice I made was wrong. I should have remained at the Queen's side. But you couldn't, could you? Those rotters in the council were gunning for you, Mon. It's a risk that I should have taken. By leaving, I sealed the fate of the entire kingdom. Allow me to explain. In addition to my duties as Zodiarch, I had been charged with educating Queen Cassiopeia in the ways of magic. I took it upon myself to create a compendium of spells and arcane knowledge which I presented to the young queen. A compendium? You like the spell book? You mean? Haha, I rather think you know what I mean. But allow me to ask you the question. For old time's sake, what was the name of that book? Obviously. Is there a... Yes, you were quite right. But I don't spam Poison Pinch, there are just a few months to use it, but still really strong attacks. But your dinosaur isn't max level yet, so you'll see. Oh, okay, gotcha. I wrote the Wizard's Companion to aid Queen Cassiopeia in her magical education, but little did I know that this book would lead directly to the disaster that befell Nazca. You can't be flipping serious. How could the Wizard's Companion have led to Nazca's destruction? What the heck are you on about, Mon? I mean, obviously the spell. In my desire to create a tome fit for a queen, I included all manner of arcane magic, including the forbidden spell. But I failed to include detailed notes on the rights and wrongs of using such potent incantations, and I fled the kingdom before I could teach Queen Cassiopeia of the perils of the forbidden spell. I was so busy brooding on what manner of revenge I would exact on the council that I failed in my duty to care for the queen. That is how she arrived at her fateful decision. That is why she did not know the true power of mana. But it is my fault that Nazca fell, and that Queen Cassiopeia was transformed into the White Witch. How could I ever make amends for what I did? It was unforgivable. Reduced to a spirit doomed to roam the world for all eternity, how could I ever save that poor girl from her fate? That is why I must humbly ask you to right my wrong, to save the Queen. Don't worry, Horace, we'll save Queen Cassiopeia, we'll save the whole world, you'll see. You have my thanks, and I have some alchemical formula for you, a formula that I neglected to include in the Wizard's Companion. I pray that they will aid you on your quest. You received some new alchemy formula, go to the culture to try them out. And now for my final contribution to your cause, please accept this. A Mirror of Truth and 10,000 guilders. Queen Cassiopeia waits within. I wish you luck, Oliver, the pure-hearted one, the savior of our world. No. We've already fought her. I feel like this should happen beforehand. I don't know. But, like, maybe if I had left right before the final fight, you could have done some of this stuff. Alright, Tingry. Can I just teleport from here? No. Alright. He said, so there's a shop on here that, well, for one, I'm broke, but I didn't know there was a shop. No, I'm pretty sure I did not talk to everyone because I couldn't be bothered. Who has the shop? Guarantee it's not you. Not you, not you. It seems like anyone here would have the shop. Oh, is it this guy over here? Probably not. The fairies? The fairies are the shop? Really? Oh, I guess that makes sense. They don't have any other role, do they? Your boy, how do? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious, Mon? We're preparing for this all in the Shadar stronghold, ain't it? Eh? Yeah, Mon, we brought loads of weapons and that Shadar doesn't stand a chance. Eh? I'll tell you what, though, Drippy Boy, it wasn't easy finding his castle. It took flipping ages, it did. But here we are at the doorstep of the destiny at last. You mean you spent all this time looking for the Dark Jin's castle and you think the great white fortress over there is it? That's right, Mon. We're just doing what my master says too, ain't it? Right. Well, I don't know how to break this to you, boys. I really don't. But that ain't Shadar's castle. Eh? Huh? Eh? Huh? Hang about, there's more at Shadar, you see. Well, to cut a long story short, he's already been dealt with, like. What? No. What? No. You gotta be joking, Mom. We spent our life savings on these weapons. Maybe that's good or what a flipping waste. Hey, maybe it wasn't a waste. Shadar's gone, but we still have a big battle ahead of us. Actually, we're kind of in the middle of trying to save the world. I'm sure he'll be able to use those weapons you brought along. You mean? Ah, I see what you're getting at. There's a clever lad. Yeah, there's a proper good idea, that is. It's always when you're dreaming, Smiley. You know, providing heroes with the tools of their trade and that. Ain't it, though? That... Since I feel like I should try to do at least some bit of accent, the fairy village was the worst experience trying to read everything out that I have ever experienced. Of course, we're just starting out in the weapon business, like, so don't go expecting any discounts or nothing. You what? You want us to pay you? You have a flipping laugh? Oh, I've half a mind to stick the pair of you in a cannon and fire you back home. Pay you indeed. Alright. I figured that would... Are you gonna open up the shop or not? And that actually is what you're talking about. 140. Minus 30 defense. Wow. I mean, he has so much defense that it's ridiculous anyways. Wow. That's amazing. Occasionally knocks an enemy out. I'd rather give... Oh, it's only 20 attack in it. That's why. He puts an enemy to sleep. I don't like... Yeah, the minus 30 defense thing is kind of weird. But, he doesn't need it. He has such a high defense anyways. Strongest weapon, just the axe. I see that. I see that a lot of them have a really low attack stat. That, yeah. How much is it? 36,000? I don't even have enough for it. Alright. Well, we got that unlocked at least. So we're going to next. We have the... I probably should have actually traveled. Maybe go to Castaway Cove. Golden Grove is taking care of its thing. Oh no, you needed a ferry with... Oh, I know where we're gonna go. Probably need one place. The ferry with the red flag thing. There should be a ferry in here. If I understand it correctly. Shush. As much as I'm not a fan of the horn animation for summoning your riding mount, as far as like games go, more games need to have like the landing mechanism of Oh, there's no ferry here. Need to have the landing mechanism for Tingri. That is great, just being able to choose a location to land and not have to worry about ferry must be outside. Not have to worry about like just trying to get your ship above it. So where's that ferry? Is there a red flag someplace else? I have to go get my snoozies now. Thank you for having me here. Alright, Jaeger. Appreciate it. Get some sleep now. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Or does one of... Oh, he's right there. Duh. Or is that a hunt? It helped if I looked at my map first. Wow, a ferry in a place like this. Hey, you must be one of the Golden Grove ferries, right? Nah, man, not I. Well, okay, yeah, but not anymore. There's no way I'm going back to that horrible forest by there. Calm down, will you, man? It's all sorted now. Me and Ollie Boy here have restored the peace to Golden Grove, you see? Drippy, is it really you, Mon? That's right, boyo. Lord High Lord of the... You, though, ain't it? Now then, look sharp. Your buddies are waiting for you. Really? Tidy. I can't believe it, Mon. Over the moon I am. Suppose I'd better head off then, is it? Yeah, don't worry. We'll come with you. Oh, I guess we're just going. Conveniently enough. What? It's been ages, Mon. How do? Top of the blinking world, ain't it? Can't tell. Ta, boys, you wouldn't believe how happy I am to have some company back by here at last. You're welcome. I guess the other fairies still haven't come back though, huh? Do you think you could do it the thing again? Find them where they are, sir. Special fairy power, is it? Alright then, here goes. I see something. Ruins filled with water, Mon, and a cell. A cell inside the ruins. Well, that's... yeah, we know where that's at. Can't travel from here. Obviously, that's the Vault of Tears. So away we go. And is he in... oh, he's in the cell. Okay. That's not too far away. I was worried about it first. I forgot this place goes in a big circle. And it's just right there. Oh no, he's not in the cell where the king was. He's actually in a different cell altogether. Oh, I need the money. I still hate that frog. The riddle was... oh, with the leapfrog thing, and then back in the separate places.
Fancy your chances, do you?
I was a little confused by it at first. I don't know if they... did you have to do like the physical movement of them going around the room leapfrog? Or could you have literally... oh, he ran away already. I'm petrified. That is the first time that's happened to me. Huh. Stop that. It's nothing.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what counted towards the actual completion of that. Actually, I mean... crikey, humans. Don't be scared. You're one of the fairies from Golden Grove, right? We come to tell you that it's safe for you to go back to the forest. Really? Like, serious? That's right, Mon. Time for you to head home to your buddies, ain't it? Oh, flipping heck, Mon. This is the best news ever. I just ran from the forest as fast as I could see. And I thought this would be a good place to hide, but then I got trapped in here, didn't I? Thought I was a total goner-like. That's why I'm blinking, chuffed. Sorry, Mon, this is all I'm getting too much. It's nothing really. There's no need to cry. Flipping heck, Bunting. This is the one's worse than you. He's going to get ribbed something rotten when he gets back to the forest, hee. Mr. Drippy, you shouldn't make fun of people like that. It's not nice. Let's just take him home, shall we? It means death? Oh, yeah, petrified. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know how that is the first time I've been petrified in this entire game. Hi again. We found another one of your friends. What? Tidy? How do, Mon? I'm so blinking happy to see you. How do, Mon? It's been ages, ain't it? Proper missed you, I have. There's touching, other boy. They're both welling up, Mon. Right then, how about we have a look for the other two, eh? We'll need a hint to put us right in the right track, of course. Leave it to me, Drippy boy. I see something, or it looks like some kind of weird other world, one I've not seen before, like. I saw all these metal boxes, right, with humans in them. Yep, that's, off we trot. Motorville. Of course, I can't use it here. There was a fight, they did that to me in 5 seconds, yep. I mean, death in this game isn't that punishing, though, at least. Just 10% of your money. Actually, I think it's less than that if you got the upgrade. Okay, where is this fairy at? Straight down and to the right. How did you get here anyways? And you're a weird looking one. Where the heck am I, Mon? Proper weird this place is. This is Motorville. We're in my world. How did you get here? Don't ask me, Mon. I ain't got the flipping foggiest. There it was, running my fastest to get the heck out of the Golden Grove, and the next thing I know is I'm by here. You must run pretty flipping fast. Golden Grove is peaceful again, Mr. Fairy. You can go home now. Is it? Is it indeed? You sure now? You ain't pulling my leg or nothing? Now, Mon, we're dead serious. Consider your leg unpulled. You used to hop on home to Golden Grove. There's a good lad. Tidy that I will. Home, James. Hang on a mo. How the flip am I supposed to get back? Mon. I don't even know how I got over by here in the first place. It's okay. We'll take you home. You will? Well, I must say, that's very decent of you. I'll leave the travel arrangements to your capable hands, then. Ta very much. I'm really happy for quality of life stuff. It takes you back here. Here was a fairy too. How did he use a gateway? They can't use gateway actually. Hi again. We found another one of your friends. Eh? How come? I mean, the only way Drippy got over there was from Shadar. I think Shadar or I don't really understand what happened there between the Alicia Shadar stuff, as far as like how Drippy got over. Eh? How come I'm back in the forest? Like how did Alicia get a hold of Drippy? That's the part I want to know. How come I'm back in the forest? Ah, magic is a bleaky handy things, wizards. Every home should have one, I reckon. What? You made it back from the weird other world? Thought we lost you for good, I did. Well, with your poor sense of direction and all. Drippy boy here sorted me out, didn't he? I couldn't have made it back without him, like. Tell Drippy how grateful I am. No need to thank me, Mon. I can't just leave another fairy stranded in some weird world full of humans, is it? Okay, I guess we better start looking for that other fairy. Huh? Hey, just give me a minute. A narrow little cave it is. Hold on, Mon. There's more, and there's some tracks inside it, and a human, a very pale human. Narrow cave with some tracks, is it? Have we seen anything like that, other boy? I'm not sure. We just need to see what we can find, Mr. Drippy. A pale human. Maybe a skeleton? Even? Just going on a limb here. I have two guesses. It's either this place, this little mine, or it's the small little cave in Yule. But they mentioned tracks, so. Oh, over here. Boop. Oh, hey, there's a something right there. Yep, that's where he's at. But since it's going to teleport us away if we do this. Ooh, you're a biggin. Shell shocker.
We can do this.
Send out Dino and let him do his thing. I thought he was going to be resistant to physical. The fact that he's not resistant to physical makes this guy way easier than I was afraid of, or than I thought he was going to be. Oh, don't use Bracer. Do I have somebody with sabotage? I definitely have people with sabotage. Ooh, you know what spell we haven't cast yet? I'm curious to try this. Jeez. Astra. That's a long cast. But I'm curious to see how much damage this does. Disappointing. I wasn't expecting much, but at the same time. Most of the times they don't like poison. He takes over 200, 300 with one tick. Yeah, I haven't really found I needed to really strategize with these guys too much. Just kind of beat on them. And hope I interrupt whatever ability they have. Squeeney's games have taught me to not trust poison, unfortunately. Oh, what am I doing? I need to go into that cave now. I wanted to do that first, because if I do the fairy first, it would teleport me away. I thought I looked everywhere over here. How did I miss him? Weird. There's Mr. Bone Guy, and there's the fairy. Look, me Heckmon. Got a visitor. There's unusual. Haha, another one. My cave is obviously the place to be. What kind of avant-garde double act is this? Fairy and a skeleton. Never seen the like, Mon. Quite the combination, eh? I'm supposed to be the straight man, but I can't seem to stop grinning. Haha. What are you two doing here exactly? Whatever you mean, my home, young man. It's dark, cramped, it's full of grog. This is death, I'm telling you, ma. I've decided to move in after some horrible monsters set us camp in my old forest, ain't it? Hang on a minute, you're one of the Golden Grove lot, ain't you? I am, as it goes, but what's going on? What's that got to do with anything? Golden Grove is peaceful again. It's safe for you to go back now. What? Serious? To be honest, I've been having such a good time by here. My new friend, I've forgotten all about going back. Now that you mention, I do miss the old place. Hey, thanks for letting me know, boys. I'll head back to the forest quick sharp, ain't it? Not sure return to my solitary non-existence, but feel free to come and visit anytime. But yeah, to punch them is always the best way. It's just so simple. Just let it go. Yeah, I did have to. I mean, you do have to improve Dino's accuracy. His base accuracy is not good enough for you to just let him go, and you have to increase his attack speed. Whoa, man, that sun's hella bright, ain't it? And the smell of the forest, I've missed so much. How do, man? That's the 4 fairies come back now, ain't it? Just one more to go. Alright, can we have the final clue, sir? No problem, man. One final clue coming right up. I see something. Last fairy's in some sort of forest, hanging around with some forest dwellers, looks like. Looks looking freezing by there and all. Forest dwellers, is it? Finding the wee blooming nightmare. I mean, you said freezing, so that really limits it down. This is the last one. Let's follow the clues and start looking. I think there's only either two or three forests in the winter area. I want to say there's only 2. One there, and then one over there. Yeah, that's it. So let us travel to Yule. Call our dragon friend, and fly over to that forest. Is he in this one? No, he's in the other one. I want to face this way. Do a barrel roll. As popular as that line has been, that is not, in fact, a barrel roll. I forget what it's actually called. Oh, there's the ferry. Excuse me, are you a fairy from Golden Grove? Crikey, how the heck do you know that? We were there not long ago, and the good news is it's peaceful again. Really? Well, that's tidy and all, but I reckon this is the place for me. Thinking of settling down here I am. Huh? You don't want to go back to Golden Grove? Nah, man, these forest dwellers are proper friendly, see? And you get used to that cold after a while, too. You're having a laugh, man. Your buddies have been going spare worrying about you. Our buddies? Flippin' heck, man, now you mention, I do miss them something rotten. So better go back to Golden Grove then, ain't it? Ta. You go back to forest? I a little lonely. Don't worry, man, I'll come visit. And that ain't it? You won't have time to get lonely. Yes, you come, I wait. Right, you said your goodbyes now. I think it's time to go home. You know, I think that's all the fairies now, Mr. Drippy. Tidy, time to bask in the warm glow of fairy gratitude, I reckon. Golden Grove, Ollie boy. There we go. Hi, again, we found the last missing fairy. What, you found them all? Oh, Talmon. I owe you a couple of fairy rare bits in this and what, not mistaken it. I bet you're glad to have all your fairy friends back. It's all thanks to you that you're palled by here, Drippy boy. Now I prepared a little something just to say thanks, ain't it? Go on, Mon, take it. 2 Kaleidos stones and 5,000 guilders. And a bunch of stamps. And take these formulas with you while you're at it. This should help you make some tidy weapons proper. Handy if our forest comes under attack sometime. Oh man, there's so many resources I don't have. All right. Oh, he's way up there, isn't he? Let's go see how strong these machines are exactly. Save. Okay. Oh, get out of here. Stop. Oh. If you're running away from me, how did you manage to almost hit me twice? In fact, if he wouldn't have disappeared, he would have hit me. Oh, so I take it once you beat the game, golden guys can appear. Is that what it is?
Fancy your chances,
That
do
makes
you?
sense. I've seen the golden Toko twice now. Like 2 times in a row. So I was like, oh, okay, that's nothing special then.
We did it!
I just thought golden Tokos spawned there. Apparently not. They drop rare items. At some point, I'll have to come back and do some. I'll have to do some grinding to get some items and stuff before I finish this up. But all the stories and the side quests I want to do on stream. I actually never got this guy in my playthrough. Oh wow, it's any form of this guy, isn't it? You're weak to physical. Oh, that's right. I saw that last time. It's like, why? Why would you want to ever be weak to physical? They drop rare items if you're lucky, which I am not. Hey, look at that. You're up and about now. Let's see if I die. Yeah, all 4 forms. I meant 3 tiers. If I said 3. No, you said 3. Either way. I think of them as tiers. I don't necessarily think of forms when I say that. If that makes sense. Unfortunately, I don't actually have alert command set up, so exclamation spark alert doesn't really do anything. But I appreciate it, Nightmare. I need to set up some type of command for that. Tidy, nice one, Ollie boy. If any more Magimechs fancy a scrap, you'll give it what for. Okay, what all do I have right now? So many hunts underway, I don't know how I didn't run into any of these. Legendary King of the Deep has made an appearance. The beast causes enough suffering and must be defeated. Hermit Shell Lagoon, southwestern Spring Isles. Is he in the water or is he actually on land? It said Lagoon. Wait, is that? Which one is that? I thought this one was the Hermit Shell Lagoon. Is that right? No. Wait, what is this place? Bungler's Bay. So is the lagoon over there then? What was this place called? Because this is a lagoon. I might have to take the boat over here to fight him. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Oh. Unfortunately, Dino would take a lot of damage from him, too. Alright, so what's the closest place I can travel to here? Castaway Cove might actually be the best. Did I pick up the quest? Did I even pick up the quest in Castaway Cove? I think there's one here. Right? Yeah. What do you want, kid? I think we took something from you. Ah, you again. You decided to join my crew, perhaps? No, not just yet. No, how unfortunate, especially so, considering my latest find. What's that then? It's not treasure, is it? Haha, it's better than treasure. It's a genuine treasure map. I happened to come across it while rearranging the governor's storeroom. When I showed it to him, he appeared certain that it was once the property of legendary castaway corsairs. Wow, are you sure it's real? Most assuredly, look, 7 places have been marked upon it. They must be locations of hidden treasure, do you not think so? I sure do, this is so neat, a real-life treasure map. I'm sure you'd be interested. A suitable find for the future Pirate King of Justice, I think. Alas, Mother will not let me go and look for these treasures. It is dangerous, she claims. course it is, Mon. There's flipping loads of monsters out there. There's no way a midget like you would last 5 minutes. Of course, being the High Lord of the Fairies, I'd be fine, like... Truly, you will investigate the locations marked on this map for me? Then please do so, I beg of you. The treasure must be found. Sure. Ahar, I felt sure you would agree. Now, I'm sure you wish to commence your search right away, but this map is not without its problems. It is extremely old, you see, and is torn in several places, therefore the exact locations of the treasures are not quite visible. Since 7 locations have been marked, it can be assumed that there are 7 separate treasures, I think. Looks like it, Mon. I suppose we'll just have to search for them, ain't it? Well, the legend of the Castaway Corsair is very famous, I think. Everyone in this town knows about it, most certainly. Perhaps you should ask local people if they have advice about where to commence your search. Sounds like a great idea. Do you easily decide, Mr. Drippy? Not really, actually. Hi there, do you know anything about the Castaway Corsairs? Of course. Mother tells me one of their tales every night before we go to sleep. Last night, she told me about when they went to an island that was very far, far away and found treasure there. Neat, do you remember the name of the island? It was the Island of Mine? No, that wasn't not it. The Island of Not Mine? No, that's not right. Island of Mine, perhaps? No Island of Mine, you say? Hold on, that name rings a bell. I actually want to say... I don't know if, stop that. I want to say it's that island right there, actually. Which... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... No, there's too many... No, there's 8 red stars. But I think it's that island, actually. Excuse me, ma'am, would you be able to tell us anything about the Castaway Corsairs or anything at all? Ah, it is a treasure they found that you wish to hear about, perhaps? Well, many people know of the shipwrecked shore and the reason for its ominous name, but not so many know that the Castaway Corsairs once ran among there themselves. Or so the legend goes. Thanks, man, we'll go take a look. Wait a minute, is that... Hang on a sec. Can we look at that again? It is the same thing. Well, so far it's matching up with the red stars, but there's 8 red stars. Excuse me, sir, do you know anything about the Castaway Corsairs? We're interested in learning as much as we can about them. Oh, I'm sure I know what you are interested in, young man. Treasure. Very well, the continent of Autumnia is divided by a mountain range, in the foothills of which is a steep incline known as Billy Goat's Bluff. It said that the Castaway Corsairs left the safety of their ship and scaled these hills in search of treasure. Perhaps they rather fancy themselves as part-time mountain bandits, huh? Yeah, that's exactly where the red stars are. Because that one's right... Whoop, hello. Nope, yep, maybe. Yeah, that would be right up here. Oh, there was somebody else on there. Let me go talk to them all, just to get their dialogue out of the way. What do you got to say? Excuse me, ma'am, do you know anything about the Corsairs? Ah, yes, there are old tales indeed. I recall one about them finding treasure on an island covered in birds. Now, what might have been called? Swan Island? Ugly Duckling Isle? One of those, I am certain. I think it's Swan Island. I don't remember... I actually don't know which one Swan Island is. I know there's something you can encounter there that's useful. Alright. Excuse me, sir, do you know anything about the gang of pirates that live in this town? Oh, you mean the Castaway Corsairs, I think. As a child, nothing would excite me more than hearing tales of their adventures. My favorite was always the one in which they went to Bungler's Bay, west of here. We actually just landed on that place. Excuse me, have you heard about the Corsairs? Most naturally, there's one in this town who has not, I'm sure. Tales of their adventures have been popular bedtime stories for generations. Well, really, would you mind telling us one? Well, there's one about where they headed northwest in search of treasure looking at a tiny and intensely cold island. Location with the climate quite different from their native Castaway Cove. They say it was gripped by eternal winter. I've even heard versions of the tale that mention something called snow. A soft white substance that falls from the skies. And you're the last guy. No, not you. You. Excuse me, wondering if you could tell us about the Castaway Corsairs. Me? Surely I'm no expert. But I do recall a tale about found treasure in the bar somewhere coastal. I seem to remember the story saying that they returned in moods most foul, even though they had succeeded in finding the treasure they sought. Strange. So yeah, that was definitely all the places around this area. It's definitely where all those red stars are. Which one didn't they mention, though? So we have... You know, I don't know if they mentioned that one there. So we got the Frozen Island, the Bungler Bay, the Shipwreck Cove, the Mine Island, Tumnia. One of those is Swan Island. And then that means they didn't mention... I don't know what all those places are called, so... And that's where those stones are, right? Alright, first we're going to take the boat to fight the hunt. That was why I got here in the first place, and if I don't do that now, I am going to forget about it and be annoyed later when I have to do it. So we should set sail. And very slowly go our way. Hope there's not more stuff to decipher, because I don't feel like deciphering right now. What about that treasure map? Do we actually have access to the treasure map? Did we actually get that in our inventory? We did. No, it's a map of stones. Or a passage. No, I don't think we did, actually. Oh, and then... Oh? Magical mirror is said to contain a great truth. No reflection appears when one gazes into it. Huh. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow night with this game. Maybe tomorrow night I'll spend time building up resources. Do some resource grinding. Maybe some level grinding to make it even quicker to go through all this when I'm on stream. I'm only going to play for another 20 minutes tonight. Oh, where are you at? Oh, come on. Boat, turn! I'm giving her all she's got. Oh my god, boat, please. I hate you so much. Ugh. I can't just turn around. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Woo. Oh, that's the real battle. Alright, the Prince of Wales. Let's not get in front of that. Psych up. Whale away. Ha ha! Pun. Get back here. As long as he doesn't focus me, we're fine. Nice. Don't say nice. It's not really that special when I do that. As long as once he starts casting his oh no! I wanted to pull out Dino because he's still weak to it for some. Oh, shower curtain. Okay, that works actually. I assume you're weak to fire though. One attack is 200 damage and he hits fast, and then Oliver's spell needs 60 mana. Oh yeah, I would never use Oliver for... I don't use Oliver for DPS. Oliver's for his spells and for, like, waiting for Dino to re-up. I should honestly just have a row of dinos. They don't suck. They're great early on whenever you don't have something like Dino, and you just want to kite something. I'll let the people do DPS and just hold aggro on the boss. And for some reason, my game just... I lost the game in my main monitor for a second there. But no, yeah, a few bosses I won just by running around as Oliver, who has a decent run speed, and just like casting a quick fireball and then just continue running. You have 3 of them? Actually, think about it. For this fight, it'd be really good to have, like, the other dino, because the other dino is, water resistant. And just use whichever one you need at the time. Button complete. Okay. Yep, too much to ask for that I can call Tingry from there. Alright, so like I said, I can only imagine that what they're talking about are those stones that are on all these islands. All those positions are... well, they basically called out where all these little individual stones are, so... what's this stone over by here? Some kind of writing on it, too. What does it say? The Bounty of Bungler's Bay. No sooner had we uncovered a buried treasure chest than the captain lost his balance on deck and fell into the sea, taking the chest and its contents with him. We managed to haul the captain aboard uninjured, but the chest sank to the bottom of the sea, and to think he is the one who's always telling us to watch our step. Oh no, I don't have a pin! We're gonna... well, oh wait, hang on a second. Crikey, I thought the captain was a goner there, Mon. Oh, give me a second, I'm gonna pause that, so I can open up a notepad. Go back. Alright, that is 7 and 3. 73. Ah, turns out I can't type like that. Oh my god, it doesn't. So, Bungler, 73. Oh boy. Late game monster have strong, light, holy spells? Oh, well, I'm not too worried about, oh, yeah, I'm not worried about that. It was more of like... I see what you're saying. You don't really have to worry about having the 2 different ones. Where to next? Let's go up this way. I'm curious what the southern part of that thing was called. I like how you say late game monster as if this isn't late game. There's not a stone over here, I don't think. Right? Oh, there is. So what's this place actually called? Barrens. Bar. What's the stone over here? Some kind of writing on to what does it say? Treasure in the Barrens. Finding this treasure was no mean feat, I assure you. No matter where we looked or where we dug, we could find no trace of the blasted thing. Only after we had reduced the entire coastline to an unsightly collection of holes and hillocks did we finally find a little chest with a single gold coin inside it. To say that the captain was furious would be an understatement. Castaway Corsair. That is 50... no, it's not. It's not 50. What is that? That's 5 and... wait, is that a letter? That's a letter. A5. So that's 37 for the previous one because it's backwards and I forgot. So Barrens A5. You know this place is marked on the treasure map, huh? Sounds about right. 1 gold coin, eh? Living gratitude. I would have been so confused by the end of this if I didn't remember that. That it's right to left. I think it's on this one, right? One of these two, anyways. Yeah, there it is. This one is called Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim's treasure. We managed to get our mitts on the treasure, but we suffered for it. Most of the crew were still wearing their swimwear from Castaway Cove and caught awful colds. It's a miracle no one froze to death. We probably only survived because we wrapped ourselves in our beach towels. If we ever come here again, we're wearing the biggest, thickest woolen clothes we can find. Oh, and this is... that's a letter, too. I'm terrible at this, though. K1. So, Tiny Tim K1. Must be one of the places marked on the treasure map, huh? Yeah, must be. Honestly, what kind of idiot takes the high seas knowing and nothing but swimming trunks, I ask you? I mean, we kinda came here and we were not prepared for the weather. Like, not even close. So which one of these is Swan Island? I forget what spawns on... I forget what spawns on Swan Island that's useful. Is it a Toko or something? I just don't remember. Toko? Yeah, if I'm gonna hunt Tokos, I'll just do it in the Ivory Tower. Well, I mean, if you want to try and farm one, actually catch it, then knowing where they spawn is useful in general. It's a stone over by here, some kind of writing on it too. Now what does it say? A discovery on Swan Island. Not only does Swan Island look like a bird, it's actually covered in things, all living happily alongside one another. They didn't like it when the captain started digging for treasure, though. Huge flocks of them started pecking at him all at once. Probably thought he was after their eggs. I'll never forget the captain trudging back to the ships, muttering about blasted birds and roasting them all. Castaway Corsair? L4. So wait a second, why was that first one 3-7? L4. Swan Island. Swan Isle L4. And continue. Let's see, one of the places marked in the treasure map, huh? Probably, yeah. I quite like this captain's style, I gotta say. Maybe people say Toko is so a strong familiar. I don't think so. Dinoceros for the win. Depends on what you like doing. A lot of spells get really powerful. And, I mean, either one really works. For the main game, like, Dinoceros is, like, way overpowered. To be fair, actually, if you put Dinocero, like, even my level 18 Dinocero, up against Lumberwood, Lumberwood actually would do quite a bit of damage to him, because he has some, casting stuff, and that high defense. What's the stone over here? The booty of Billy Goat's Bluff. Climbing the hills from the bay, where we landed was a long, hard slog, but at least the treasure was where it was supposed to be for once. I just can't wait to get back to the sea. I start to feel sick if I spend too long on dry land. The captain seems to be faring even worse. I've caught him rocking from side to side, muttering, the sea. The more once, more. If we don't get back to the boat soon, I fear we'll have to carry him. Castaway Corsair. And that is... I or J. And... 6. So I/J 6, and this is Billy Goat's Bluff, something like that. Billy Goat. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. This is supposed to be one of the places marked on the treasure map, huh? Ain't it though? I'm a bit surprised that these pirate types would come this far inland in search of treasure, mind. Surprisingly, the list I looked at for like the top familiars, Dinocero was number 10. They probably were not in sequential order, to be fair. But it's like number 10, really? He's stupid strong. I guess he's hard to get though, at least early on. Those are some tough monsters. Now, Lumberwood, as far as I know, that's the only place he spawns is right there in front of us. What's the stone over here then? Some kind of writing. Treasure and no longer mine. It's quite rare for the captain to find the treasure we're looking for as soon as we land, but that's what happened this time. His face is a real picture. I've never seen him look so proud of himself. I was happy that he found the treasure and all, but he didn't have to look quite so smug about it. Castaway Corsair. U/V and 2. No longer mine. U/V and 2. Okay. Supposed to be one of the places marked on the treasure map, huh? Yeah, it looks that way. No, I can just imagine the old captain grinning like a Cheshire cat. I started playing on PS3 and there was always a list of familiar and all of them were trash. Oh no, this one... This also seems pretty legit. I wouldn't say all of them are. Where am I going now? Shoot. Right here. Let's see. It had Scully. It had the skeleton, which is a pretty easy one to get early on, who does a lot of good for very long. Nessie is a... They're useful for the character. I mean, I guess I could set everyone up with dinos. But yeah. Oh, I don't know. I should have actually. I was just trying to get to my menu. Because I guess realistically, you could just set everyone up with all dinos. It'd be fine, but... Oh, you may want some healing ones, though. But for Swain, Skelly here's pretty good. Pretty good attack stat, and his equipment is good. Scavenging on Shipwreck Shore. Tides have washed all sorts of things onto the Shipwreck Shore beach. Just as we landed, in fact, we saw that the wrecked pirate ship had been lifted into the sand. Upon closer inspection, it turned out to have been full of gun wells with treasure. These are the days about which every pirate dreams. Castaway Corsair. L6 and that... Wait, have we seen that one? We had an L6 on something else. What was that one? It is... Where are you at? B and 3. B3. So... Shipwreck B3. 3 dinos and 3 trees? Jesus. Yeah, Erica, but never mind that, Ollie boy. Look around. There's shipwrecks plenty around here. Let's go and see if there's any leftover treasure to be had. Is that, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So which one didn't we go to? If I remember where it is. This one to the top right. I don't know if I should head there. Let's go back to... I think I'll head to that the top right one, just because. I think this is the best way right here. Oh, I don't know why I thought holding circle would keep me going forward. Have I? Oh, that's where the stones were. If someone asks what is the best familiar, there's only one answer: Dinosaurus. Yeah. I was wondering if there are any more like those two. Because those two are unique. You can tell by how they level. They level really slow. So what about this guy? Because there's one right here. Oh god. This is the only one we didn't go to. So the monument. It is too. The words are not faded though. Can't make head nor tail of them. Oh, of course. Alright, let's go back to... Did it give me any information? Not really. Castaway Cove. Okay. KU. Kublai. Kublai was the captain. Do I talk to you or do I talk to... Okay. So what's the 37 for then? Did you find the pirate treasure? Sorry, we didn't find any treasure. It seems the Castaway Corsairs already took it all. You see, your map doesn't show the places where the Castaway Corsairs hid their treasure. It shows where they first found it all those years ago. Yeah, there's a big stone monument. All the places worked on the map, see? And each one tells a story of the treasure they found there. Can it be? Ah. I've been so looking forward to uncovering the pirate treasure. That's not all, though. There was some other strange writing on the monument as well. Yeah, 2 Nazcan letters, one on each one, ain't it? Really? Some kind of clue, I'm sure. If the letters are put together in the right order, perhaps they reveal the location of the entire treasure hoard. Crikey, there's clever. Kublai I definitely got the Kublai part. What's the 3-7? Well, we wrote down all the Nazcan we saw, so what? Please show me. Let me read what it says. Oh, you just wrote it out. Let me, I can't make head nor tail of that, mon. Well, I guess we just decoded it all. Please let me know when you've done so. I shall wait for you here. Have you decoded the writing on the monuments? Oh. So... I don't know about the 37. We're just gonna put Kublai. Oh, that's not the answer. Is it Kublai 37? No. 7? Now I'm wondering if I got that one wrong. I don't think so, though. Triangle. Which one is it? 3, and... yeah, it's definitely 3-7. 7-3. No, 3-7. I'm spelling that right? Qublai. Yeah. Banana is strong too, but he needs 2 very high alchemy trinkets. Increases attack damage, but also your suffering damage. Ah. What am I missing? I did spell it right? Kublai. You do not appear to success writing on the monument. It says... what am I missing here? Let me go talk to Kublai himself and see if that gives me any information. Can't travel. Can I travel to that? I can. Fly. Wait, you have a quest for me? Let's win. Flipmon, no mon. This will never do. Crikey boys, you don't look too chirpy. Oh, how do, Drippy Boy? Here, listen to this, right? We finally went and opened our shop and not a single flippin' fairy has popped in. Tragic it is. I just don't know where we're going wrong, mon. We got some proper tidy stock in it and everything. I'll tell you we're going wrong. Opening a shop up here, you numbskulls. The fairy's ever going to end up by here? I was kind of sorry for them. Mr. Drippy, isn't there something we can do? Alright, let's have a think. Well, there ain't much we can do about the location, but of course, Crikey, I'm clever. Here, what are your flagship products? Sorry, we don't sell ships. Mon, I suppose we could order one if you like. Flagship products, I said, you flippin' halfwit. You know, exclusive stuff. Stuff you can only get by here. Make yourselves an exclusive stock list of some unique high-end items, and they'll be queuing up around for the, deck, mon. You reckon? Tidy. When do we get some of them, then? Leave that to me, mon. Get loads of flipping brilliant ideas I have. You're joking, ain't it? Ain't you? I'm not letting you go off on a spending spree while I'm stuck by here slaving away at the shop. You work shy so-and-so. Drippy Boy, you lot can find us some proper good stuff, ain't it, though? Sure. Sure we can. Leave us say, Smiley, can you tell us what your ideas you had? Of course, mon. My first amazing idea was to go back home and ask everyone in the fairy ground. There's so many people down there, one of them's bound to have an idea. So your amazing idea is to keep asking people until you find someone with an actual idea, is it? And to think I doubted you. Mon, I knew you'd like it. Oh, also, I reckon we need some proper quirky stuff, so try asking someone with an eye for comedy, too. Eye for comedy, eh? Well, there's an obvious candidate for that, ain't there? Indeed, mon, indeed. And she's been around a tidy while, too. Reckon she must know something. That's why I thought of asking her. See, my ideas are proper tidy and everything, but her ideas might be good, too, ain't it? Yeah, it could be that. Or more likely, your ideas are a load of flippin' rubbish. Oh, and there was another one I had. When we were littlies, one of us used to always go on about these amazing weapons he'd dream up. It was tidy a while back, though, so I can't remember much about it. Proper quirky ideas they were, though. Well, weird. Oh yeah, mon, little feller ain't it, though. Smelled funny. Yeah, that was him, mon. Oh, I remember now it was you. What? No flippin' what? Knickers. Used to draw them all over the place, ain't it, though? I reckon there must be some of your graffiti left somewhere. Well, looks like a trip to the fairgrounds on the cards, ain't it? Let's go find those boys some one-off wonder weapons. Let's go. We'll bring right back, you guys. Ta-ra. If you get stuck, just come back and ask us, ain't it, though? So, it sounds like Mom and, going inside of her, finding that stuff. There's a queen in there, is it? Is that floating palace? The queen of the palace in the sky. Reminds me of Xanadu. But no queen of Xanadu would be capable of such atrocities. The White Witch must be punished. Do what's right, boys. Wait. I wonder... Do I have the answer kind of... right here? Probably not. What time is it? Oh, it's time to be getting off now. Alright, well, when we come back in a couple days, I think, I'll have grinded up some materials so we can do some alchemy, because there's a lot of things I don't have, though. You see all the zeros all over the place. Yeah. So I'll grind some of that stuff up, we'll work on their alchemy list, kind of fill this out. Also, see if I can't get some better stuff, which I'm sure there is. And I'll figure out where the next part of this is. Clearly it says Kublai 37, but I don't know exactly what the 37 part is. So, thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed what you watched, please follow me on Twitch. Or subscribe if you want to spend money on me. Or tips or cheers are appreciated as well. Just so have a nice day. Appreciate it. If you like to see what I've been doing, I do upload all this to YouTube. My entire playthrough for this is on YouTube. I actually had just finished uploading the final episode today. These videos will be labeled as post-game stuff, but you can watch the initial playthrough there if you want. So you can subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitter to learn what I'm doing. Alright. My wife should be getting home soon too. Alright, have a good day before I say any more. Bye now.